All right, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So, good morning. Happy Friday, the 27th of September 2024. And just came off the 4 train. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to start on my iPhone. Yeah, I'll speak to Raul on X. NYC Driver's Channel X. He said the word coward. Something with Fannie Will's husband, Loverboy, Nathan Wild. That's about Trump. But today's not about Trump, guys. Today is about congestion pricing. Basically, very soon, in 30 minutes, about 33 minutes from now, 33 minutes, 8:26, so 24 minutes from now, there's going to be a press conference and rally with Brad Pander and Transalt and Rise Alliance and Open Plans and all these organizations saying that they want congestion pricing to go through because they're suing the governor, Kathy Hochul, for this bullshit. So I'm gonna go live on YouTube. I gotta run the shit later on, but I'm just gonna go live because go live. Congestion price in 2024. No to congestion pricing 2020. No to congestion pricing. Counter protest. A lot of homeless people here, by the way. I'm dusty from the floor. Yeah, right. Sad state of affairs, right, guys? So, 960 Citrus Street. All right, so we go do. All right, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So, this came out the Foley Square. I'm at the state station, so I'm about to head to this rally that all these fucking organizations gonna have, like Transalt and shit's gonna have at 9 o'clock, at 9 p.m., 9 a.m. So yeah, a few of these guys here, a couple of these Transalt guys here, shit like that. So, yeah, at the end of the day, and by the way, today, people asking, like, why all this media out here? Why all these media trucks are out here today? All these media trucks are out here today is because of Eric Adams, our current sitting New York City mayor of New York City, mayor, is being indicted by the feds for allegedly acting as a foreign agent to Turkey. So, acting as a foreign agent to Turkey. So, they're saying that at Foley Square. Let me see. There's only 2 of them here. There's only 2 of these cats here for Foley Square. But like I said, so he's going to be turning himself in at before 12 o'clock. His first appearance is at 12 o'clock today at Pearl Street. But what's going on is they trying to find, there's a lawyer, JG's lawyer, Alex Spiro, is trying to find a way to delay the appearance. But the feds, they're not like the state court system, like the Brooklyn DA or the state attorneys like that, where you could be an elected official and say, let's delay it. They'll delay it for you. Or if you want priority, call up, like Ina Vernkopf did. She was first one to be called up during her hearing, her initial appearance. Then her initial appearance, they let her go first. But the feds, they don't take that shit lightly. They don't like that shit. They hate that shit. So let me go across the river. Let me go across the fucking like court. This is over. All right, so they're here. Yeah, more riot light people coming. They do a lot of shows here. So for the people that's watching, there's gonna be a protest about congestion pricing at 9 o'clock at Foley Square. But what's happening is it's only like 8:30, and to be real, at 10 o'clock today, there's gonna be a hearing at the City Hall at 10 o'clock about for hire vehicles. So basically like Uber, Lyft, and shit like that. So expect a lot of IDG and expect a lot of TWA people there. I respect both organizations, but I know what's happening here is Jessica Ramos is running for mayor. Who run for New York City mayor. Husband is the lead to IDG. So let's keep it 100%. This is my opinion, right, about the whole situation between IDG and TWA, right? These guys, you guys are all cab drivers, right? You guys all use Uber. You guys all take these trips. You take trips. You all got into the bullshit. People ripping you off, people threatening you, people harassing you, people canceling midway during the trip, or find a way to dispute the charges when they can. But what's happening is it's really disgusting that what's really disgusting is that it's a lot of beef between these two organizations. Instead of them getting together and say, look, we all got the same problem. These greedy apps like Uber, Lyft, that own City Bike, right? Lyft owns City Bike. And y'all should just get together and fight back against the apps instead of being divided and give it what these apps want and keep yourself divided. But we all know what's going on here is that it's certain people that like this divide because they make money. And they feel that, I'm going to Foley Square, guys, my two watchers. They feel, I'm trying to see what's over there, so I might go back anyway. They feel that they can, if they divide the people, they make money. They get to justify having these unnecessary titles like president and vice president and CEO and chair and etc. So today, you see people get interviews, a lot of people with government. I don't know who this guy is. There's a lot, I think people that know these people, they interview them, but I don't know this guy. But there's a lot of people in government, they give me their 2 cents about this whole crazy situation with Trump. So you see here your IDG out here. So 9 o'clock, I'm going back to Foley Square. But I'm trying to see what's around here. So yes, a lot of cops, like they leaving there. They today, but it's like, yo. So Donald Trump. So IDG's here. I think TWA probably across the other side, but it's gonna be crazy, guys. So I'm going back to Foley Square. 12 people watching, holy shit. So yeah, we're heading back to Foley Square. Raul's coming out, guys. My 12 viewers, shout out to all you people that's watching it, my 12 people. I'm heading back to Foley Square. I was just checking out what's going on the other side. So you have the media, they interview people on the street, giving their 2 cents about Eric Adams being indicted. CBC, yeah. International news said this mayor is crooked. And I think everybody's knowing that this mayor is a crook. Because this is the of America, right? And Adams loves to use every country, say, this is the Turkey of America, this is the Israel of America, this is the Palestine of America, this is the Kuwait of America, this is the Lebanon of America, this is the Ukraine of America. Now you see what Japan of America, Canada of America, every country of America. This is Eric Adams in a nutshell. But now you see what happens is that the international media is out here now. The international media is out here now, and there's nothing you can do about it. What he really want to do, Eric, what he want to do is weaponize his security detail to arrest all these people that criticize him, because he don't like that shit. And by the way, shout out to Hawk Newsom and his sister Shavonia for calling out Eric Adams yesterday. My 10 followers, I'm heading over to Foley Square right now, guys. We're heading over to Foley Square. My 7 people headed to Foley Square right now, guys, so sorry about that. I know Foley Square, they doing a lot of TV shows here now. They do a lot of production in New York City, let's make that clear. They do a lot of production. A lot of production, you know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm in my personal capacity, so, I'm sorry. I'm in my personal capacity today, before I put myself over so they can't say anything. Personal capacity. Personal capacity, guys. Personal capacity. So let me put this all back over. So I believe they over there now, 60 Century Street. Shout out to the people that's watched it and unwatching, because I know it was only early, so. Got these fucking bike lanes here, by the way. There's no snow today. There's not gonna snow in New York City till September, but they put a trucks around. So they're gonna put certain trucks around here because Eric is gonna be shuffled in here by his own people to turn himself in, be arraigned. So people want that guy head. They want Eric head because Eric Adams hurt a lot of people. He hurt a lot of people, and he destroyed a lot of lives on his quest to be mayor of New York City. They completely destroyed a lot of people's lives. He didn't care. And we saw in the past over 2.5 years that he didn't give a shit about destroying people's lives because he had Phil Banks on his side. And Phil Banks perfectly and perfectly weaponized and exploited the NYPD to be in every agency that they know that people might start calling out and people might start putting these guys on blast. And what happens with NYPD, this is the thing, right? This is about the NYPD, right? Let me tell you this right, the NYPD, right? There's a number of these guys in community affairs that are good people. I fuck with them. There's some good people. Good people in community affairs. They doing their job. They here to make everybody feel safe. They supposed to make everybody safe. It happens everywhere. They just did to get paid, right? They just there to get their money, and community affairs officers, like the ones that watch the protests, what they do is they make sure that we're all safe. Like today, this protest, right? They're gonna be safe, we're gonna be safe, right? Both sides will be safe. Now, when it comes to the mayor having shit, they get a lot of pressure from banks and members of the higher, like the chiefs, and they tell them, look, we know that it's freedom. It's a right. People have the right to call out the mayor, right? One thing you can't do is make terrorist threats, and you cannot make terrorist threats, and you can't make terrorist threats, and you cannot use bullhorn, right? You can't use it at all. They'll be on your ass and use it in front of the mayor one time, right? Fine. Now what happens is they will pressure their community affairs officers and the unis, right? Sometimes they wear the plain clothes, or they wear the blue polo shirt, the blue poly polo. And what happens is they tell them, like, look, if you want to get removed from the unit, if you don't want to be removed from our unit, then you're gonna do what you're told. You're gonna do what you're told. You're gonna help us and make sure that these people have a hard time. So if you call, you can be right here. Let's say the mayor have a press conference right here, right? The mayor have a press conference right here, City Center Street, right? Now, we could be right here, protesting this mayor, calling his ass out. These motherfuckers will pressure the community affairs officers to say, or get their blue and whites and tell them, like, yo, if you don't shut up right now, we're gonna arrest you for disorderly conduct. For using your voice, not even using amplification. They just want to arrest you for disorderly conduct because they're trying to make sure the mayor look good. And they know that if you scream enough loud, they can pick up the audio, and they don't want that shit. You could be right here, and you got a loud voice like the X-Men. I've got that. If anybody watch X-Men, tell me the character, the one that screams and shit. That loud scream of X-Men. Or by the way, watch X-Men 97. By the way, it's out right now. What do you think is gonna happen, guys? What do you think is like? They will. It's crazy. And then you get arrested. You go to court right there, 100 Citrus Street, Bragg spot, and instead of Bragg saying, like, nah, this is a bullshit case, let's throw it out, they'll keep it up on the docket until you plead the fuck out to ACD. Because the truth of the matter, I said this about last night, right? But before that, all these DAs like Bragg, Katz, Gonzalez, and many Gonzalez a crook. We don't give a fuck about him. Katz, Bragg, McMahon, and Clark, they all want to run for a New York State AG, right? They can run a Democratic primary. But the truth of the matter of fact is that the Brooklyn Democratic machine, who owns Adams, who's Adams loyal to, who sides with Adams despite the situation, they're Adams, like, they need Brooklyn Democratic machine support. So of course, because of Adams, they don't want to shake the apple cart and do the right thing and tell county, like, look, we can't really do anything with this case because this is freedom of speech. So to appease the Brooklyn Democratic machine, what they do is they will keep the case on the docket and make it go back and forth, despite the fact that, look, everybody knows because of the new discovery laws of 2020 that if it's a violation, it's 30 days to fight it, 30 days to get discovery and etc. Misdemeanors is 45 days, I think it's 90 days, I guess 45, 90 days for discovery, for speedy trial, and then felonies is 6 months, right? That's what speedy trial. They will get their crooked public defenders to purposely be on your case, the ones they know that's gonna fuck you over, and they'll say, like, yeah, they can't drop because it's just always some bullshit. Like, even on a violation, they know, like, look, after a certain amount of days that if they can't take this to trial, they're supposed to drop the case. They don't want to drop the case. They do not want to drop the case because it's a political case. Anytime it's real political, guys, they're not dropping the case. So this mayor knew when he was on top of the fucking world, he had his security detail, like, weaponize Adams, weaponize the security detail to enable the officers, like I said, who are good. Like, you can tell they don't want to do this shit. They don't want to do oppress freedom of speech, but they have to, because being a community affairs officer, it's a good gig. You make a lot of overtime. You don't have to be working the beat all day in a certain spot. You're gonna see different things all the time. It's a lot of perks being part of community affairs, right? And you can mingle with the people. You can know a lot of people. You can know every type of fucking ideology and situation. But they don't want to lose that, and you can't blame them. They don't want to lose that shit at all. They're not going to risk losing. They're not going to risk losing their spot in community affairs. So they get a lot of pressure. They get a lot of pressure to do something that they don't want to do. That's what happens. So let's make that clear, right? So you see here, this is the press conference with Brad Pander, and I think so. So yeah, you see here, there's a lot of the Brad Pander is having his press conference at 9 o'clock. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, like, it's just a lot of fuck shit that goes on with this political shit. It's really disgusting of what happens with like, really disgusting of what goes down in this political shit. It's like really crazy. So 9 o'clock, they're gonna have a press conference about congestion pricing. And look at these bastards already here. Look like Brad Pander is gonna have his press conference and shit. You know what I mean? Brad Pander is gonna have his press conference at 9 o'clock. So basically what's going on today is the Rise Alliance and Transall and Open Plans and NYCLV and all these bastards, they're gonna have a press conference crying about Kathy Hochul and shit, crying about Hochul pausing CP, and today's their first day of the lawsuit. So this is on bullshit, like really bullshit. So Brad Pander's coming at 9 o'clock. There's Layla Glisco right there. So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, we're gonna call this guy out. We're gonna call Brad Pander out. So yeah, Layla Glisco, the president of City Club New York. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, these motherfuckers, like, this is some bullshit. Like, so at the end of the day, like I said, I respect Layla, but like I said, there's a lot of bullshit that's happens, a lot of protocol bullshit that he had to deal with because of Tim Mitten. This is all about Tim Mitten, guys. Tim Mitten in a nutshell. Tim Mitten, and this all done by Tim Mitten. And you know what happens, guys, is that, look, Tim know what he's fucking doing. Tim is pressuring these organizations, especially her organization, to file this lawsuit on the matter, like, yo, if you don't do this, we're gonna fucking sue. We're gonna block your shit. We're gonna make sure that you guys never have we'll never bring out our people to your shit, and that could fuck up their business. And majority of the shit is a business. And at the end of the day, it's just what it is. So at the end of the day, they all suing the MTA. I'm suing Hochul, thinking that this lawsuit is gonna it's gonna repeal CP. This ain't gonna do shit. Facts. So we're live, guys. We're fucking live. These bastards is out here. But I respect Layla. You know what I'm saying? I respect Layla. So let's make that clear. But she gets a pass. But everybody else, they gonna get the smoke today. They gonna get the Johnson smoke. Fuck that. But yeah, these motherfuckers, they know what they doing, man. They know I'm in my personal capacity, so they can't say shit. Call the FBI. Facts. My personal, they gonna call the feds on me. I don't give a fuck. No, it's not good. So yeah, we're live. Like I said, these pals, they out here. So shout out to people that's watching my shit. Like, at the end of the day, it's just some bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, these people, like I said, it's nothing against Layla and them like that. But like I said last night, I said, look, it's sad that you guys gotta get the strays, but you just gotta get the strays, because any press conference is coming to territory, because New York City gotta fight back against this shit, man. We gotta fight back. Facts. These people are hell-bent on destroying the city. They know damn well, like, look, these congestion pricing will never, ever lower the amount of cars in the city. It will never lower the cars. All it can do is create more congestion. Look what happened in London. Look what happened in London, guys. It created more congestion. More congestion. It created more congestion. More congestion. Hey, Layla.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. So I'm against the CP, and I know you.
I know.
But I'm not gonna heckle. I'm not gonna heckle you. I'm not gonna heckle you.
Yeah, and listen, I get it. I know that, it is controversial. It is not easy. And not listening to people who are opposed is not the good strategy.
Yeah.
And, for me, as funding public transportation has been my fight forever.
Yeah.
And and it's the law.
Yeah.
And so, for all these reasons.
I respect you. I respect you. I respect you.
And I respect you too.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Just you're not gonna get it. He's ugly.
Yeah.
But let you know. Okay. I'm not gonna hug you, but other people will.
Yeah.
But
it's like advocacy takes different forms, but on this one, you know me. You know my style. So.
Yeah. I know. But thank you.
Yeah. No. It's and listen. We're not going to agree on everything all the time.
Yeah, you're not.
And that doesn't mean that we think lesser of each other.
Yeah.
And that's the part that bothers me, is that when people are like, oh my god, you think differently.
Yeah.
It's like it's okay.
Yeah.
We can disagree and we can change and we can but we need to be able to hear each other.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you. So.
And then I heard that the arraignment for the mayor was
at 12 o'clock.
No, they moved it to 9.
9. Wow. So I expect a lot of.
At the same time as this.
I think they did that on purpose.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's
I don't know. It's
This mayor's he's bad. I mean, I know your opinion. He gotta go. He gotta resign.
It's
Yeah, it is.
crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
But thank you. Let's take a selfie before we go. Take a selfie.
Yeah.
Hey. Thank you, Leia. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, you go. So we had I respect her, so I'm not gonna. I respect her, so I'm not gonna heckle her. Like, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell her, do not heckle Layla. I'm gonna tell don't heckle her because these mother, they gonna all get the smoke. They all gonna get the fucking smoke today. They all getting the smoke. All these bastards. Fuck that. Not except for Layla and her people. But when it comes to Betsy and Rise Alliance and all these other assholes, they gonna get the. Ooh, man, they gonna get the smoke for Christopher Leon Johnson. They gonna get the smoke for Christopher Leon Johnson. I'm gonna tell you this right now, like, they gonna get the fucking smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you guys today, by the way. It's not about you guys, all right? To let you know, it's not about you. It's about congestion pricing, okay? Thank you. And by the way, yeah, Bibby's in town. Benjamin Netanyahu's in town, so, I mean, and like I said, we all could agree. Like, even the Palestinians, like these Palestinian people, these Palestinian people right here, I don't want, because they're trying to, I think they used the match to try to block their faces, but let me do a little quick spin around. So they, like, right here, one thing that we all agree is that motherfucker Eric Adams has to fucking go. That nigga gotta go, bro. That motherfucker's crooked. Like, here's the thing. He hurt a lot of people. And destroyed a lot of lives during his tenure as Brooklyn mayor. But there's this one story that, like, if anybody, like, who cares about human lives, that care about doing the right thing, you understand that the mayor, Eric Adams, put this lady in a situation where, like, that was uncalled for. What happened with this chick was Eric, because it was a fireworks situation, Brooklyn BP, Brooklyn Borough President, he told people, like, instead of you calling the cops on people that pop the fireworks in your neighborhood, go out and confront them. So a lady who lived in projects did what Adams told her to do and confronted the guys, and they shot her to fucking death. And she's not here no more. But Adams have a lot of blood on his hands, and I think we all here know that he has a lot of blood on his hands, and the indictment today, guys, like, he's getting they said 9 o'clock. It said 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. and shit like that, blah, 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 9 a.m. And they said that, look, they said 9 a.m. 9 a.m. And but what's happening? It said 9 a.m. And look, he's got to pay. He's got to pay for the shit he did to the city, man. He destroyed a lot of lives. He hurt a lot of people. He broke a lot of hearts, and he had everything coming to him. Like, that's the thing. I don't care how people take this shit in New York City. It's just what it is now. Because, yeah, hope like Eric is a dirtbag, and everybody knows he's a dirtbag. Like I say, like earlier, you had a conversation with Laylo. I respect that. I'm not gonna heckle. I tell him like, don't heckle her, but like, we gonna heckle her. They gonna get the smoke. They gonna get the smoke. Fuck that. Yeah, Sean Garcia, that's my boy. I like Sean, my guy. But Sean's the one like, yo, he's there for the money, bro. Betsy Plum is here. These guys gonna get the smoke. I tell you this right now, but.